Classic qualifier, a calm, cool cat from Coalgate, Oklahoma, Luke Armour. 3 pounds, 5 ounces.
God, damn, son. Look at that toe.
Hey, Luke Palmer, Coalgate, Oklahoma, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro, hardware store manager, lawnmower. We cut some trees every now and then too, work on the farm with cattle. Just kind of your typical small town southeastern guy. You know, I got started fishing. My dad, he'd take me to farm ponds around here. You know, small town, we got a lot of landowners and stuff around. We have some land too. Dad would take me to those ponds, you know, I had to get the spinnerbait out. But the one I can really remember the most that really got me drove into bass fishing was I caught one on a hair jig Dad had down at the barn, old pork rind, Josh pork rind on the back. It was raining in a little old pond. I caught like a 4.5 pounder on that jig swimming across, and that's when Denny Breyer was big time with the jig in 97, 98. And that was that first really hint that was like, it grabbed me and wanted me to do it. You know, the competitive side is it, you know, I was playing sports, grew up playing sports, and whenever sports was over with for high school for me, that was my next fix, was bass fishing. You know, which I started tournament fishing when I was 11 years old, and that kind of kept the momentum and gave me time to spend with my dad. But it also wasn't just going fishing. You know, I love going fishing, just catching fish, but when you're going and you're fishing for that extra dollar to put in the boat or whatever it is, it's just, you can't get enough of it. Like I'm ready to go right now. I wish we had a tournament every week almost, just because I want to be doing it that much, and that drive and that intensity to, like, I've got to catch my 5 fish by 3 o'clock and get back in, and the game plan, the task of it, rod rigging, I love it. You know, I'm ate up with it and I don't want to do anything else. You know, my main cares, I mean, obviously, you know, God's number one, you know, 100%, that's the main thing, you know, God, family, and then the rest. You know, that's always been my values, just because, you know, without him, nothing's possible, obviously, for me. My family's backed me from day one. You know, fishing's, it's up there, but it's not my number one priority in life. I mean, you know, there's other things that, you know, your family and God are your two. You better have right in your life. You know, like the not settling deal has been a thing for me, like, because when I was in basketball, my work ethic was all the time in the gym. I never left. I would come home after practice. I'd help Dad feed, and it'd be 7 o'clock we'd done there. I would go straight back to the gym till 10 o'clock at night, whether it was shooting, dribble drills, whatever. I was going to do whatever it take to be the best that I could possibly be. And that's kind of what I've done with my fishing deal. I mean, I'm gonna try to be the best shallow water fisherman I can be, because that's what I feel like I'm better at. But I try to. The Elite Series, it's awesome. I mean, it's the best platform there is, in my opinion. That's the stage. I don't care what anybody says. The Classic's the real deal. I mean, hands down, the best feeling you'll ever have in your life is a bass fisherman. Because, I mean, you know, I've won local derbies and stuff like that. It's awesome, don't get me wrong, and getting to be part of it with my dad. But sitting up there at that Classic and seeing your family there and seeing your name up on the board, that's a pretty big deal. Trying to survive on elites. I mean, you know, I love it. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, the hardware store, Dad and Uncle are getting older. I mean, I've almost got to figure out what I'm going to do in life. Like, I really do. I don't know. I hope to make it a career in elites. I mean, that's obviously most all of our goals. But we'll see what happens. It's definitely a process in the making. I'm Luke Palmer from Coalgate, Oklahoma, 4th year Bassmaster Elite Series Pro.